The prospect of us having school sports or extracurriculars anywhere in the state of Illinois this fall took a cataclysmic downturn this afternoon, in what likely serves as a glimpse into, if not harbinger, into the thought process and state health directives at play when the IHSA meets on Wednesday. The Illinois Elementary School Association, or IESA, announced today it was canceling all but one of its slated autumn sports. Golf, baseball, softball, and cross country aren't happening this fall or this year at the IESA level. The IESA did, however, hold off and will hold off on making a decision as to girls basketball until August the 31st. But that may be a mere formality given the contact level involved in that sport. Reading the tea leaves here, those of us holding out any hope for the safer, lower-risk sports to take place saw exactly how the Illinois Department of Public Health views the safety level of those endeavors in this pandemic. And that's likely to be the prevailing sentiment at sway Wednesday when the IHSA is expected to announce its decisions for high school sports as well. And while the prospect of high school football in the land of Lincoln looks increasingly bleaker, the powers that be in the Hawkeye State have called a late summer audible in trying to preserve its pigskin prospects. Iowa's practice and season start date are still full go at this point, but the Iowa High School Athletics Association is now cutting the regular season from 9 to 7 games, with teams able to play as many as 7 games and as few as 5, and with all Iowa teams at every level thereafter qualifying for the postseason automatically regardless of their record. This is a one-time only conceit in the face of the pandemic with COVID-19. District games are still on as scheduled, but moved up to week 3 from week 5 as well. Weeks 1 and 2 will serve as optional games for anyone to schedule as they see fit. More importantly, this revised schedule will not penalize teams with COVID outbreaks or teams facing opponents with that circumstance as well, as they will not be forced to forfeit games as losses. They will simply be considered no contests and not made up, but with the non-affected party able to find a substitute opponent if the logistics work out. Considering all those COVID-19 circumstances, the chances of us getting to glimpse Alex McCullough do his thing for the Quincy Notre Dame golf squad are looking increasingly slim as well this fall and perhaps this year. So we're going to take advantage while we can in the city of Quincy this week for the Quincy City Golf Tournament at Westview, where Alex comes in riding that top 5 performance at the St. Louis Open.
That was probably a much tougher setup than I'll see anything in the fall. But and way tougher competition. But yeah, I mean, you really see what you got when you go out and you play on a difficult golf course against good players. I mean, you really see what you need to work on and what's good and what can compete.
And we've got a special extended Tri-State Triumphs coming your way tonight at 10 with the pride of Highland High School. Chase?